Domestic violence turns deadly after police say a husband stabbed his wife early this morning.
People living in the Rockford neighborhood say this isn't the first time he's acted violently. Brittany Tula spent some time at the scene. Brittany, what did those neighbors have to say?
Eric, Mimi, a neighborhood is in shock after two young boys ran out of their house screaming after finding their mother dead and father wounded early this morning.
I heard the police very early in the morning. A gentleman came across later and said that the husband had stabbed his wife and killed his wife.
That was the news sweeping the block after Rockford police received a call at 7:15 this morning to a stabbing in the 2700 block of Norway Pine.
Found a 50-year-old male with non-life-threatening injuries at the scene. Officers also found a 42-year-old female that had been deceased from apparent stab wounds.
The police say the male and female were husband and wife and parents to 3 children. The two youngest boys, a 7-year-old and a 12-year-old, were home at the time.
There's a 7 and a 12-year-old children that were also in the house. They are fine, unharmed.
It is speculated that the stabbing was a domestic incident, something that was not a surprise to neighbors.
I talked to the one lady today, and she had witnessed an incident with the older daughter and the father.
A number of close neighbors gathered and were trying to reach the daughter, a 21-year-old living in Chicago with her grandparents. They say the father has been seen publicly abusing his kids.
The father hit the daughter in the face, is what she told me, because he didn't like the boyfriend that she had.
Although the death of the wife seemed to be of the stab wounds, it is still an ongoing investigation, and an autopsy is needed to confirm the official cause of death.
So at this point, it's a death investigation until we can get the actual cause of death and until we can get the facts of the case resolved.
The shockwaves from this morning's incident is still being felt by the community.
It's a tragedy. I really feel bad for the children that have been witness to this.
The police believe this to be a contained incident and do not think there are any other suspects at large. Mimi?